selling as is. We've done a lot of little mechanical work to it. It's a nice driver car, but not a real powerhouse. And could use a couple little things, probably yet mechanically we'll go through as we drive it and go through the interior. But overall, good looking engine bay. You can see the paint on the inner fenders and stuff has some chips. Same thing with the bottom side of the hood. Does have MSD Ignition, power steering, aluminum radiator. Nice 4-barrel carburetor. Upgraded intake. It's a nice driver. Exterior paint though looks really sharp. It's got that blue metallic and a lot of metallic in that. You can see on the hood it's nice paint job, nice driver quality paint job. It's got the dual snorkel hood. Upgraded LED headlights. Front bumper is the original or older, so if you look close to the front bumper, you can see it's just got some wear on it, some little fade on that bumper. You have a little crack in the lens on this LED headlight. The hood lines up good to the top of the fender and to the back of the cowl. Tires have good tread on them. Got some rock chips down low here on the front fender and on the rocker. But overall, the bottom of the front fender, rocker, corner of the door all looks nice and solid, no bubbles that I see. Got a chip here that's been touched up. Some of the chrome, like these chrome window trims, got some little pitting on it. Windshield looks good. And the top of the dash, I like how they painted that body color too. It's got a great shine and metallic, just like the rest of it. Up over the roof's nice and straight. No dings or issues there. Sail panel area looks good here. A couple little bubbles right here in this rear quarter area. Yeah, doors fit awesome. Corner of the door, not going to get one to fit any better than that. Super nice and flush. Look at the inside corner of the door, really nice and solid factory seam there. Door jamb paint looks good. Door rubbers are newer. It's got a good looking blue interior. The door panel's in good shape. Got a couple dragonflies mating there on the interior. Get out of there. Guess it's that time of year. I've never had that. I've done a lot of videos, never had two mating dragonflies fly in front of the camera and hang out in the interior. Maybe that's good luck for this dart. Seats look good. Back seat looks nice. There's your back package tray. Headliner's nice and tight as well. Have some aftermarket gauges for oil pressure and temperature, and then you have an aftermarket tack on that side as well. Hurst 4-speed shifter. In the trunk, they have a fuel cell and battery was relocated to the trunk. Looks like it had been tubbed at one point. You have a battery shut off here, and then some battery connects there so you can get to the battery easier without opening the trunk lid if you want. Trunk jam paint looks good. And fuel cells are always hard to get the gas gauge to work perfectly when you have a fuel cell like this, trying to find the right sending unit. I believe the guys did get the gas gauge to work, but when it reads half, that's full, and then it will go down from that. And that's how however I'm pointing this one out in the video, guys, is how we're selling this one. Back bumper, just same as the front. It's got some oxidation or wear on it. Not terrible, but you can definitely tell it's older. Doesn't quite have the shine it as a new one. I like the white bumblebee stripe. Looks good. A couple of scrapes here on the bumper. Trunk lid fits well. I like the spoiler. Even back behind the window is in real nice, solid shape. Driver's side body's really nice and straight. It's a good straight car. A couple paint chips here. Lower quarter looks really good here on the driver's side. I think in the ad I called them Weld Wheels. I think that's what they're referred, but I'm not sure on the brand. Corner of the door on the driver's side fits great. Couple little bubbles down here in front of that rear wheel. Couple little chips down the bottom of the fender and rocker, but real nice crisp lines. Hood lines up great on the driver's side as well. Window felts look good. Corner of the door on the driver's sides, again, nice, solid, never had any work done there, really nice and clean. Door jamb paint's nice. Door rubbers are new, or newer. Door panel looks nice, and the painted tops of the doors were done. Driver's side seat. back seat, neat car. Let's drive it, shall we? We've done a lot of little things mechanically on this since it came in.
This dash is in good shape.
Yeah, it is.
The wood grain.
Yeah, it's got kind of that
gray kind of wood texture.
Yeah, factory style dash. You have gas gauge. All amp gauge works in the dash. Like I said, the gas gauge half is full on this, and then it does sweep down, you know, to empty and a little bit below. And that's how we're selling it. That's how we were able to get it there. You have a switch here for your fuel pump and for your electric fan. Carries good oil pressure. On startup here, we're still cold, but it carries 65, 70 pounds. Horn works, tachometer works, wipers work. Heater fan does not work. Power steering works well, clutch feels good. We did a brand new clutch, pressure plate, and throwout bearing on this car when it came in. Shift's good. Speedometer works, but I feel it reads a little high. It's showing we're doing about 35 right now. We're probably doing 25. We'll see when we go down the highway here too. My previous owner upgraded the rear shocks. It's got, looks like coilovers in the rear, but you can see all the undercarriage pictures on our site, coyoteclassics.com. Runs good, not a tire fryer drag car, but runs nice, shifts good. Goes down the road good. It's got your typical kind of typical Mopar vibration, a little bit of a vibration at probably around 55, 60. Kind of feel it a little bit in the seat. Not terrible, but just pointing out what I see on it. So it goes down the road nice. Speedometer says we're doing 80. I bet we're doing 60. Works, temp gauge is coming up, still carrying good oil pressure. Downshift to third, synchros nicely.
That runs good.
Yeah, it does. Just like a slight little exhaust tick, maybe at like the collector typically, where those headers are always tough. It seems like you always can get a little slight exhaust leaker tick at the headers when they come to the collector. Like I said, this is just a nice entry-level classic. Things work. Turn signals in the dash and stuff work. Goes down the road good. Neat car. But we're just selling this one kind of at cost and it as is, as it's described in this video. Yeah, the boys did a great job on that clutch.
Yeah.
Turn signal in the hood work, at least on the driver's side here.